Okay. Um, Let me drink some water first. So, this is probably my most prized possession. Um, I guess to explain like how important this binder is to me, I guess I have to like walk you through how this binder came to be. So, when I was a kid, I got Pokemon cards for I think it was my third birthday. Or no. Third grade. That's what it was. And I didn't realize how important those Pokemon cards were for me. I traded some of them for candy in elementary school in the third grade. And that's like one of my biggest regrets. Because now I see the importance of this binder. And I think the cards that I had back then were pretty good. But I learned really quick that I made that mistake. And I was fortunate enough to work at a Japanese store where I basically babysat kids and played Pokemon with them for I don't even know how long, maybe like 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And I started collecting. But I always knew that, or I always wanted the collections of some of the other people I worked with, or I guess just the other people I knew, because they had these incredible, like, shiny binders. They had, full art cards in them, plenty of just OG, just sweet looking Pokemon cards. And I always wanted that as a kid. I built a lot of decks, so I would always trade for cards for those decks, but I was always looking for evolutions. And it's been like that ever since. I've been picking up, I've been trading like most of my collection for and just collecting evolutions. And I think I don't know, this was probably like the smartest decision the Pokemon company could ever make. Because, I mean, they're all cool. You could probably talk to anyone and you could have people like any one of these evolutions. Maybe in like the top 10, you'd probably see an evolution. And I guess I'm gonna show this binder off because it's full, and I think it's at a point where I might have to give it up or trade it away. And I wanted to record this video so that I could remember this binder. Okay. This is the first page of the binder. I gotta show all these off. There are so many of them. It's one of those like evolution collections. We got plenty of cards in here. All of the evolutions that they're all made by the same artist. me get this nice and close. That's how close it's supposed to be. Okay. Yeah, this Vaporeon looks sick. They're all made by the same artist. It's some art team. And the style is just super cool in these. They got crazy triangles. The shading's really sharp, almost like 2D, like a pop art. I think the Eevee's cool. It reminds me of Easter. Flareon, super sweet. The pine cones in the background. Flareon has such a good color scheme. And then these kind of backgrounds remind me of wallpaper. The Umbreon's pretty cool. That'd be a sweet quilt pattern. And then the Leafeon looks like it's in some sort of like garden, or just like outside with all the bushes. Some classic ice Glaceon. And then the Sylveon, this one I actually made when I first got all of the cards for the collection. I tried to match the art of the others. It really does not show up well though with this lighting. But yeah, there's no like shading or anything. And it's a ripoff of another Sylveon art, but I think it like matches the collection. Put this back. They might not be in the same order that I put them in, but that's okay. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay. Let me change. Let me add actually another. Dang it, it gets so bright. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to do this. Oh no, I'll just show individual cards, yeah. So I have a bunch of Eevees here. The GXs are alright, you know, they're all 3D. They all kind of look the same too. This Eevee GX is a pretty sweet one though. The artist just went crazy. Like, this is some stylized art. Textured too. That one's pretty cool. This is a sweet Eevee. I think I got this as a gift from a friend. Yeah, the cool Eevee promo. It has the, you can slightly see a blue, yellow, and red in the hollow, representing like the Vaporeon, Flareon, Jolteon. And then I love showing off my my Burger King promos. They look so sick. That hollow like is just so cool. Oh, you can make it go crazy. It's like a CD. That's kind of what it reminds me of. Yeah, that looks so sweet. This reminds me of the rainbow rares. Oh yeah, you can get like the purple down to the red. Oh, there's the purple. A lot more of it. It's really close to the red. And then I like this Eevee art a lot too. It's just it's unique. It has like a cave painting. This is from the E-Reader series, so it has a really thick yellow border. So cool. And then the artist, I think they did a great job like depicting what the cave painting looks like, and then like building the environment around it. I think the Eevee is, you don't see like this kind of Eevee in any other card. Got a lot of Eevees. Let's see. This one was always a favorite of mine when I played like a Leafeon GX deck back in the day. This Eevee's so cool. It's got swirls. Maybe right here. It's got one right there. Oh, there's kind of another one. Yeah, but it has the energy evolution. So whenever you attach an energy from your hand to this Pokemon, you get to search for one of the Eeveelutions. That's the same type of energy. So yeah, I had a Leafeon GX deck. It was busted deck. Let's see. Got some of the weird ones. I won't show those off. Not the big. Nah, I'll show off one. Not the biggest fan of this guy. I think they kind of butchered this Eevee. Just like kind of compare it, you know. These two are looking at the card like they're looking at you the same way. Why does this one just look so bad? I think that's why I liked the other Energy Evolution Eevee better, because it doesn't look like that one. This is a cool Eevee as well. You have the polka dot, or the dots, hollow, with the hearts. It's such a cute set. This is the Radiant Collection. I have a let me grab it. I have a PSA 10 of that one. Oh, I guess I should show off my other Eevee too. This was also a gift from that same friend. Dude, I got shout out Daniel. Yeah, this one looks sweet. And then I guess last but not least is this Gem Mint 10 Eevee as well. It's got a waifu girl on it. I think that's why it's so expensive. I'll never crack that one. Never crack that one open. And then I like this Eevee too. The watercolor Eevee. Another good style. Yeah. Okay, next we move on to the Vaporeons. I have a lot of the Vaporeon V and VMAXs. I love this one. The hollow is a little much. I think they could have died down on the hollow. It's interesting though. It kind of gives the water some like material to it. Maybe they should have changed the hollow on the surface here. I think that would have made it look pretty crazy. But the Pokemon that are featured in this card are so cool. Melodic, Frillish, Wishy-Washy. Such a sweet card. It has, if anyone remembers these from Sword and Shield, what are these, like the raids or whatever? I don't think I ever did any of these in the Sword and Shield video games. This one is one of my favorite Vaporeons. Such astounding art, honestly. Hollow's pretty cool on it. It looks like sunlight. It's cool. This one's pretty sweet too. The hollow on this one's really cool. It matches the bubbles. Yeah, Vaporeon's like one of my favorite evolutions. I always have to shout out the jungle Vaporeon just because of how different this one looks to like all the others. Like especially the toes on this thing. It's crazy. It looks more like a rabbit. Okay, what else do we got? Unfortunately, the Vaporeon arts are a little lacking. I mean, there's definitely some good ones that just like do Vaporeon justice. Like this is a good Vaporeon art. I've actually tried to think of some crazy combos with this card, where you can use like GX attacks twice on stage 1 GX Pokemon with the Misty and Lorelei card. Dude, shout out Misty and Lorelei. Oh, there's one more over here. The thick Vaporeon, or chonky. Looks like a chunky kitty. It's cute. Got the plasma. That's okay. I'm not a fan of 5-band graphics. What can I say? I guess that this is a good one too. Not sure how they drew it. Kind of looks like a colored pencil. It's really light, but it doesn't look like a watercolor. It's pretty though. I do like it. Yeah. After Vaporeon, ooh, these are actually some recent pickups I just got. Vaporeon GX. I've wanted to build a water deck with this Pokemon for such a long time. Yeah, Hydro Dump does 40 plus damage, it says. This attack does 30 more damage times the amount of water energy attached to this Pokemon. So you can get a lot of water on it, you do damage. Okay, Jolteons. This was always such a cool Jolteon card. I think they did, I didn't enjoy this card as much at first. But my wife got really into this card, and I like totally agree with her. This is such a banger of a card. So I got to show off this one. This one's cool to have. I don't have the Jolteon VMAX, but I do have this Jolteon. The art's in a really cool perspective. I do like it. It kind of gives me like Batman vibes. Crime in the city. Okay. This is probably one of my favorite Jolteon cards that I have. It's in all right condition, and just the art on it. Oh my god, man. This is like the wisdom mystical Jolteon that lives in the mountains, or lives in the dunes. It's so cool. It almost looks like it's a crystal. And then that hollow pattern. Let's see if I can get it. It's a crazy swirl. It swirls out of the nose and then like out of the eye. Yeah, the hollow on this one is really good. And it's a sweet e-reader card. So it's OG. There's some other pretty cool ones. I think the the artists, some of the artists went and stylized Jolteon more than others did, and I think that's why I like a lot of the Jolteon cards. This is a really cool perspective of Jolteon, and the I imagine it looks like lightning, but it almost looks like a rock as well. Yeah, the hollow is really subtle on it. I'm a huge fan of this Jolteon. Look at this dude. That art is so cool. Really simple. This is like some comic book stuff that you would see. Really cool. I enjoyed this one quite a bit. I'm not the biggest fan of 3D graphics, but old 3D graphics, dude, they kind of slap. Old 3D just has just a better like taste to it. What else do we got? What else do we got? I like this one. This Jolteon reminds me of a dog a lot, with just all the fur on it. It's kind of like wagging its fur everywhere. Free retreat too. That's pretty good. This is a cool hollow. It's like the what do they call that? Like the mirror hollow or mirror foil? Yeah. It's not as like crazy good, but the Team Plasma symbol on it is just so cool. I do have a story of the Jolteon GX. I used to have one of these that I wanted like really bad for my collection. Like I think I just traded for it. Maybe the day I traded for it, one of my friends wanted to play it in their deck, and I I just got this card. I definitely wanted to keep it, but I knew that he could probably use it more than I needed to. I'm just going to put it in a binder. He's actually going to play with it. So I sent him some photos of me, and then he made some custom cards of me that are absolutely busted too. I'll have to show those in a different video, but yeah, it's GG's in certain matchups. Oh, this is a good one. I don't know why he's facing backwards though. Oh, that's why. This is a cool one. This is a Pops card? Tops, that's what it is. It's cool. He's a little derpy. His eyes are a little derpy. But it's nice to have some Tops cards in the binder. Okay, then we got Flareon. Flareon honestly has some pretty banger cards. Even though Flareon's design is very simple and the colors are also very, very simple, the artists get away with like doing a lot of different things from other artists. I guess this has like the most variation, I want to say. Okay. We'll start with Jungle Flareon. Oh, if I can find it. Oh, it's like stuck. Okay, Jungle Flareon is a really cool card. It's got a nice, like, simple hollow. The design is really simple too. It's cool. It only has one arm. Legs are like they're pretty spread out. It's cool. Flareon's ears are so crazy in the older cards. Look at the ears on this Flareon. Look how wispy they are and how long they are. Also, this hollow is really good too. This one's clean. I think this is in like really good condition. I don't even know how I got this one, but I have taken care of it, thank God. Dang, you get a lot of rainbows in that. I have the two Vaporeon V's from the box. I'm not the biggest fan of the VMAX because of that grainy hollow. It ruins it. Like, Executor's gone, all the trees are gone, like it worked in the Vaporeon because most of it was water, but this is split 50-50. This should just be like the sky or something. Yeah. But the V, they did the V proper. The hollow doesn't take away from the scene very much. Just a lot of like little lines. I just recently got this. It was at Portland Regionals January, I think, of 2024, like early January. And I saw a pack. This vendor had like 2 packs left of this stuff, of the packs for the, what is that, Nagaba cards. And I bought 1 pack and I pulled this Flareon, and then one of my friends bought the other pack and they pulled the Umbreon, which honestly he needed that weekend, so I'm glad he got it. This might be a little controversial, but this art style, I don't know, this is lazy, man. Not a fan. This is one of my favorite Flareon styles. It is really different. No shading, very like hard lines. It's interesting. Let's see. We got next page. Yeah, I guess I'll show this one off. Yeah. Yeah, no, I like these EXs actually. Surprised I didn't pull these out. The Radiant Collection Flareons. Very cool. Really cutesy. Hearts, the charms, the big eyes. Yeah. Very cute. I like that one a lot better than this one. These guys have creepy eyes. It's very soulless eyes. Yeah. Ooh, I do like this one. This is similar to the Jolteon V with like the city in the background. Wait, are these the same artist? No way. No, they're not. Yeah. It's close, though. It's very close. Yeah, no, I like this one. The hollow one. This one's really cool, too. The Sun and Moon reverse hollows. Honestly, some of the coolest ones out there. Just all the fire symbols. So cool. Okay. And then we're going to Espeon. Dude, I think I'm going to have to break this into a two-parter, man. Holy crap. Because what? How many pages have we gone through? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, we have to do Espeon, and that's gonna be it for this video. Okay, I gotta show off the GX. I've had this one for quite a while. I don't think I've ever played with it because I have a full playset of the normal GX. But yeah, this full art has really cool texturing on it. It's like that shatter glass kind of in the background, and then honestly the Espeon looks a little 3D printed. But it's cool, it's very cool. This, yeah, 5-band graphics does good full arts. Or at least they did, man. I bought a Korean, like, Eeveelutions, I think that's what it's called. This was I think the secret rare that I pulled for it. It's pretty cool. The coloring is, it's a little weird. The green and orange and yellow with the purple. It's a little much. If the background was purple, I think this card would slap. Ooh, Espeon has some good arts though. Really good old arts. This one, really sweet. The background, it like really shows some good environment. It's a really good snowy backdrop. And then I don't even know what is following Espeon or what's with Espeon. It looks like a fairy or just some sort of light. Maybe that's like Espeon's light that they have. Or maybe, is that the moon actually? No, that's definitely a light. This is an interesting Espeon. This one's straight up pink. It's a pink Espeon. Just showing that off. This is one that I recently got for Christmas. The old Espeon EX. Dude. Some of the old full arts, they go crazy with the texturing. It's really well done. The colors that they use too for the backgrounds are really good. Oh, I do like this one. Reminds me of just a kitty cat. It's cool. The art is really good. What is the background though? I couldn't even tell you what the background looks like. It looks like AI generated, man, or something. It's very obscure. Okay. I'll pull all these out. It was Obsidian Flames, and you could go and get the Espeon, the stamped Obsidian Flames Espeon at Best Buy if you like did a certain purchase amount. I don't even know. It might be it was like $15 or something. And so I bought, I think, a couple packs from Best Buy because they had them. And then I asked about the stamped Espeon, and the worker comes back with like a box of stamped Espeons, and they're like, "How many do you want?" And I was like, "How many can you give me?" And then they just gave me, this is 8, but I think I got 2 more. I think I got 10 of them. They're pretty cool. The art's really nice. The stamp is pretty cool. The reverse is nice on this card. It's nothing like incredible, but if you were to play like an Espeon deck, then at least you have a cool Espeon. 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. Yeah, I got a lot of those. Okay, I'll show off this one. This is a cool older Espeon. The hollow on it is really nice. The background's cool too. It's very Japanese. Yeah, you can almost like see the fur in the Espeon in this card. Okay. Well, I guess that's it. Ooh, that's kind of crazy to show off as the ending of the video. Yeah, I'll show you that later. Thanks for watching.